I didn't have a choice! What? Open it. Get down here, you. Count yourself lucky, pal. We'll take him from here, officer. Smith, you do realize how many criminals you have adopted from us, haven't you? You do realize how much we have promised to pay you in return? You and Maximillion both get your benefits. Fine. What is happening? You'll see. Here he is! Hello, Peter. Who are you? How do you know my name? Take a seat, take a seat. My name is Maximillion. As for your name, I tracked you down. Lovely coincidence that you appear to have been committing a crime at this time. Worked splendidly well. I had a reason for that. Everyone has a reason, Peter. Every single criminal, they have a reason. Everyone has a reason for everything they do, especially for crimes. What do you want with me? Jeez, you sound like you're in prison instead of this. Peter, I saved you from being locked up. Soon you can go back to your family and forget this ever happened. But my family's in danger, that's why— Peter, let's get to the point. I have chosen you, along with 9 other prisoners, to go on a rescue operation to the Land of Mists. You see, I hosted a VIP resort trip for President Lego, but he has unfortunately gone missing. Also, after the incident, new information has come to me that says that this island mysteriously appeared off the coast only recently. Which also makes me ask of you to get me as many samples from the Land of Mists as possible. Wait, why me and 9 other criminals? You know the story of the hunting, don't you? Everyone knows about the hunting. 50 years ago when Mystery Volcano erupted, but it didn't erupt lava, but a sickness called cell-break virus, and infected a lot of people, turned them into monsters. The citizens and the military had to hunt the monsters down before they caused further destruction. Yes, a horrific history. Only half a century ago. Some of us lived to see it. But again, why me and some random criminals? Go rescue the president. Why not the police? Anyone else? Let's just say you and the others have a connection to the Land of Mists and the hunting. Peter, I'm a very rich man, and I've owned Million Co. for about 30 years. If you and the others can save the president and collect some good samples in 2 weeks or less, I will donate all the money you need to save your family from poverty and get you out of prison. Deal? Yes, whatever, deal. This is the transport you will be taking to get to the Land of Mists. I call them Sonic Airway travel pods, and there are 10 of them, 1 for each of you. My men are just putting some extra detail on them all. Doesn't it only matter that they transport us safely? Trust me, I have plenty of money. And speaking of trust, Hearth, come over here. Peter, this is Hearth. Hearth, Peter. Toughen up, will you? If I were you, I wouldn't trust a single person on this expedition. Mark my words, somebody's gonna betray us. I just know it. What's up with him? Remember, Peter, your new allies are all criminals. Don't expect everyone to have a nice chat over a campfire with you. In fact, expect most of them to be very much like Hearth you just met. This deal is beginning to seem less worth it. You will get your part of the bargain, Peter. Your family will be saved, and if you want, you can never interact with me or these people ever again afterwards. Smith, take Peter to the Boys Dormitory. You should get some sleep while the moon is still high. Turn the light off! Shut up, Dylan. Maximillion has found the 10th volunteer to come to the Land of Mists. It wasn't exactly an offer. Turn the light off, fool! Hey mate, I'm Mel. What did you do? What? What did you do? How'd you end up a criminal? I didn't do anything wrong. Understandable. I was accused of stealing some guy's car. Weirdly enough, that guy drove away with the same car. Do you mean you were framed? Well, that's the official term. Compared to you, my nothing that I did is a lot more than your nothing that you did. Huh? I broke into a bank. Whoa! Sounds a lot cooler than what these guys did. I only did it though so that I could save my family from poverty. We were desperate. Sorry to hear that. Maximillion says that if I do as he says, he'll give me enough money to save my family and my freedom. If I were you, I wouldn't rely on that. I don't trust that man at all. He's given all of us a promise that could change our lives, but to me it sounds kind of suspicious. I'm Elliot, by the way. Peter, did you make a deal with Maximillion as well? I didn't trust that man as soon as I met him, so I tested him instead. I asked him if he could take me under his wing, and that I was interested in his work. You are? No, of course not, Mel. He was hesitant, I could see it. He tried to bribe me with money, transport, but I refused for anything but the employment. He finally gave in, but he didn't talk to me much after that. Why are you so suspicious about him? He sounds like a nice guy. I don't know, this whole Save the President story sounds kind of fishy, don't you think? There's really no way to tell, and even if we do try to escape, we face prison instead. We're trapped. I'm gonna find out what's up with Maximillion and this expedition, and I warn you two to not depend on your debts being paid. Jess? Jess, it's Daddy.
Daddy, are you in jail?
No, I'm not in jail, sweetheart. I've been made a deal with someone that if I save President Lego from an island and collect samples, I can come back to you with enough money to save our family.
When will you be back? I miss you.
Yeah.
Soon, my diamond. Soon I'll be back to save our family.
But what if you don't come back?
I miss you, Jess.
Me too.
I promise. I'll come back. I have to. Peter! Huh? Wake up! Huh? You have an hour to get into Pod 10. Then you get sent to the Land of Mists. You can't be late. Ashley, where are you? Wait, aren't we doing breakfast or something? Find it on the island. Good morning, my friends. I wish you all good luck, and I cannot wait for the information that you bring me. I will see all of you in 2 weeks, hopefully less.
Welcome to the Sonic Airway Travel Pod. Designed by Maximillion and built by Million Company. Your destination is known to my programming as the Land of Mists, and will be at visible range in 3 minutes.
Just 3 minutes?
As soon as you land, you are to find the rest of your group as soon as possible, yet before sundown. Once you are together, build camp. Cole and Ashley, or Progs 3 and 7, have been given the tools needed to build camp.
Oh, both of them.
Once the sun sets, get into your tent and do not come out until first light is seen. The better you hide, the better you will survive.
Survive? Survive what?
Good luck to you all.
For you, Jess. That's useful. Which one are you? Oh, I'm from pod 10. I remember seeing you. I'm pod 9. This was a fishing shack. That means we're close to the shore. We can collect some fish before heading to the middle. I believe that's where everyone will gather. We'd be late. We have to get to the others as soon as possible. We don't have any use for building camp. We can wait. What about sundown? What about what the pod said? It was only a few hours since the sun came up. Have any weapons? I'd keep that close. Who are you? Brooke. You? Peter. We shouldn't go too far into the water. We should expect anything. It's either this or hermit crabs. You sound really different from the others. What do you mean? Well, I expected everyone to be as blunt as Dylan or Hearth. Especially you boys. I assume you haven't met Mel. Why should we be horrible to each other if we're a team? We need each other to survive. You do know we're all convicts, right? I'm not. I had a reason. I just need money for my family. Everyone has a reason. Some just don't have a good enough one. I suggest you toughen up if you want a good place in the forming pecking order.
While I robbed factories, you picked carrots.
It's a load. So I think I probably have some better leadership qualities then. That doesn't even make sense. Support me. Tell Elliot that I would be a better leader. Sure, whatever. No, I'm a lot more mature than you. I should be leader. Go ahead. Julia! Boys, shush. Hi, Brooke. Which one are you? Number 10. I'm Peter. This is our medic, Julia. I bet we'll need your skills. I don't trust this island. Glad you could make it, Peter. I'm trying to establish leadership here so that we can get off this island before sundown. Perhaps we should chance our luck with prison instead, Elliot. I will not leave the island without Maximillion's information or the president. He promised me $80,000. Do any of you want your promises? Yes, Dylan should be leader. Me and Cole were promised the best hacking gear money can afford. You really want to get out of prison for what, account theft, is it? And then do the exact same thing you did to get into prison again? Ashley and I are experts. We'll just try not to hack NASA again. I agree with you, Elliot. Something about all of this is fishy. But if we leave the island now, we just face prison. We have to do what Maximillion wants us to do. We just need to find President Lego, pick some plants for Maximillion, and get it over with. No big deal. Ow! 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 That frickin' plant attacked me. It didn't attack you, moron. You just don't understand the basics of cacti. This mist is spooky. I hate it. Your deal for a whole new wardrobe with expensive clothing will cover the damage for your shoes. She's been talking about it non-stop. Have we settled on a leader yet? It's me. I see. I don't trust any of you though, so do whatever. Sundown. If we're listening to those pods, we should get to sleep. Come on, we'll have to share. What? Why? Because you're the only one to not say shut up, whatever that means. How do you, become a criminal? Right, you probably don't trust me with that information. I know that you robbed a bank. How do you know that? Overheard. You also would have overheard Elliot say he doesn't trust Maximillion. Do you feel the same? I don't trust anyone, including Maximillion. But as you said, we're supposed to be a team. And I guess there's no pain in sharing our reasons for being here. I blew up a house. Why would you do that? Was anyone inside? Of course not. But it was my parents' house. I'd lived in there my whole life. So why? Why would you ever do that? Do you want to know why I don't trust anyone? Well, my mother. What just happened? It could be right there. What is it? This is Hearth. Dylan, get everyone in Channel 5. Over. I will. Over. This is Elliot. Status report. Over. This is Hearth. Peter and I are okay for now. This is Dylan. Me and Mel just felt something go past our tent. What the heck is going on? Shut up. Something alive is outside. This is cold. Something is poking around our tent. This is Elliot. What do you see? Over. It's trying to get in! Oh my god. Can anyone track this thing's position? Colin Ashley, just stay low. Please be quiet. This is Dylan. I can hear it close to our tent. This is Peter. Where is the killer? This is Dylan. It's right outside me and Mel's tent. We need help now. No one can go out there, or they end up like Colin Ashley. This is Elliot. Dylan, no one can help you. Try make a run for it. This is Elliot. Don't do that. You'll be killed. What else can he do? They're gonna die. Peter! Dylan, get a weapon! Ow! Can anyone hear it? Over. I think it's gone. What are you doing? Julia is useless if the only wounds we're gonna get are all fatal. That doesn't mean we have to kill her. Shh. That monster could still be out there. Even if Julia can't help us when that monster comes for us again, that doesn't mean she needs to die. I don't trust anyone on this island. Any of you could be spies sent by Maximillion to make sure this execution goes according to plan. Execution? Why else would Maximillion send us here if he knew that there was a monster here that wants to kill us? Maybe he didn't know? This rescue op is becoming more and more suspicious. Whatever the truth and lies that Maximillion told us, we have no choice but to keep going. Then we can get off this island and do something about Maximillion. We should get some sleep before the sun comes up. I'll keep watch. Dylan's dead. Where am I? Which way did I run? Aha! Compass! Earth said that we went west to get to where everyone set camp. Huh? North, east, south, west. Nefarious, echidnas, survived. Walruses! Yes, I'll be back with the group by the morning. Whoop! You're up early. Hard to sleep knowing that monster is somewhere nearby. Something about that monster is to do with Maximillion. I'll prove it to everyone. How did you become a criminal? Well, I was a farmer. My father was a farmer. My father's father was a farmer. The farm's been passed down 7 times. It's part of my family. But one day, these people came and told me they were going to demolish the farm to begin building a new section of the city. I refused to let them, but they gave me no choice. Said I had to move out immediately. They didn't care that your family had owned that farm for so long? That's right. Miraculously, I managed to chase them off, but a couple days later they trespassed on my territory again with a bulldozer and took down my barn. What did you do? I took a rifle and I shot one of the guys in the shoulder. That earned me 10 years in prison until Maximillion saved me. So why didn't you ask Maximillion for protection against your farm? I'm not gonna bother depending on some billionaire to save my farm. I don't trust Maximillion, and I know that most of us feel the same way. Will you do something about your farm when we get back? My farm's long gone, Peter. I wouldn't be able to revive it so easily. Taken down to the last plank. Find what you're looking for? Why were you out there alone? What were you doing? Brooke was with me. We were searching for herbs, which had been strangely killed by the mist. But we did find something else. It looks like some sort of facility? I'll take the lead. I think this was a 5G station. Not looking so healthy after a while. Here. Who lived here? The one we've been searching for. You mean President Lego? Day 5 on this island. I've decided to record each day and hope that if I die, whoever finds this island can know what to expect. Lego's been documenting the island? Shh. Day 8, I've slowly been learning to survive, make tools. I've become obsessed at finding out the source of this mist. It's everywhere, down the coast and making its way across the ocean, but I've started to feel not myself. Sorry. Day 31. I finally figured out the source of the ancient mist, and yes, that's what I'm calling it. It comes from a volcano southwest of the island, and I believe that that very volcano is none other than Mystery Volcano, the same volcano that went missing after the hunting. Mystery Volcano. It didn't erupt lava, but a different substance. After a following earthquake, it had gone missing. I also believe that the ancient mist is the Cellbrain virus. The mist has a way to enter your veins and start to turn you into something you are not. I've been getting angrier and angrier, and soon I will transform into what caused such a traumatic and destructive event during the hunting. The walking fear. A walking fear. This land is cursed, sunk halfway through a gateway to the Devil's Lair. I am venturing to Mystery Volcano to find how the ancient mist is spilling out of it. Wish me luck. There's no more videos after that. This video was dated a week ago. We're standing on the island that produced the Cellbrain virus, and if we stay any longer, we could end up like President Lego. This isn't an island. When the volcano erupted, it must have called up the ancient mist from the deep. That takes power. And then an earthquake happened. I think the eruption loosened the ground enough so that the earthquake had just enough force to rip a section of the mainland away and let it float out to sea. And that chunk of mainland is what we're standing on. That's insane. We need to get to the others, go to Mystery Volcano, find President Lego, and get off this hellscape. You're almost there, Mel. Soon you'll be with the others again. This is in fact not the way I was supposed to go. Where am I? Maybe I can see the camp from up there. It's a communications tower. Yes! Hey, creepy skeleton dude. I'd like to sit there? Sorry. Could you look that way, please? It's giving me the creeps. It's a skeleton. Can't move its own will. I'm gonna call Maximillion to rescue us. How long do you think it would take for him to find us? Right, nobody probably came for you. Do you have the emergency gear? I'm not sure about this. Are you certain the President Lego is down there? I'm sure. Be careful. Nobody can promise that. Well, we shouldn't sit around waiting. Wish me luck. Please come for us, Maximillion. Now that's what I'm talking about. We made it. And didn't die. I wouldn't touch that. What is it? Doesn't look friendly. Julia, no. You're wrong, Hearth. I can smell a hint of chamomile in this. What do you mean? And chamomile can treat wounds and inflammation. This liquid could actually be good for you. Does anyone have a flask or a bottle? Guys, look. President Lego? Lego! We've come to save you! Yes, come with us! No, I'm gone. You have to go. Leave the island and never come back. That's the plan, and we want you to take part in it. No! I cannot be saved. Leave. Save yourselves. We have to go now. We can't leave without Lego. Julia, no! Get back! Get to the road! Peter, where are you going? Peter, come on, we need to go. President Lego, you okay? Never felt better. We found a cure. Lego, what's happening? The mist is looking to infect someone new and turn them into the next walking fear. Cellbreak virus. We have to get out now! Don't breathe it in! Earth, grab my hand! Put it away. If I take it, your weight will take us both down. We can't lose any more of the team. Get Lego to safety. You'll become a walking fear. Do you know why I don't trust anyone, Peter? When I was 20 years old, I lived with my parents, and one day my mother has a gun in my father's face, and FBI agents are barging in. My father had been a murderer and had been hiding for years. My mother was an FBI agent, only posing as my mother. My parents betrayed me and lied to me my whole life. That is why I never trust anyone. That is why I blew up my parents' house, because the family that lived there was fake. I promise you, Hearth, I'm going to save you. That's impossible. That bottle is the only sample you have for Maximillion. You're gonna have to do something for me, Hearth. It may be hard, but I'm going to have to force you. What then? Trust me. Where's Hearth? He's gone. That means he's gonna become the next walking fear. We have moments until he comes after us. We won't be able to get down fast enough. That's why we brought a plan. Everyone grab on! Where do we go? There's a lighthouse not far from here. We can get there in time if we're lucky. Wait, do you mean we'd have to get on the shore? We'd be exposed. Do you have any other ideas, Missy? How long until the walking fear catches up with us? Well, walking fear is quite... Where is everyone? No, Peter, run! Guys, calm down! It's just us. The shore is just over here. The lighthouse. It can't interact with any surfaces that isn't covered in ancient mist. Who is this? Peter, where are you? Mel? Yeah, it's me. I have a transport that can take us off the island, but I need to know your location. We're at a lighthouse. Turn on the lantern, then I'll be able to see you. We can get off this island. Brooke, when you activate that lantern, the walking field will immediately know where we are. Then in that case, we better be quick. What you think about checking it out of here? I'll never doubt that man again. There's a dock ahead. We can get there. Take the wheel, Mr. Bones! Get on! Come on, Peter! We escaped. Woohoo! Yes! We did it! We've escaped and found President Lego! I will be forever grateful. Now we can get our bargains from Maximillion. Still not so sure about the deals. Wait, Maximillion? The walking fear can't swim, right? It can only interact with the surface if it's covered in ancient mist. What's wrong? But what does that have to say about walking on any surface that is covered in ancient mist? Maximillion. Ahoy! Where be the others? Lost to the island. I'm sorry for their losses. If you would like to board my ship, I don't mind, considering yours is currently half a ship. We'll board. I am impressed that you all managed to survive, and save the president. Did you know that there was a monster on the island? I apologize that I never told you. In my defense, if I told you the complete truth, you never would have agreed to the expedition. Am I right? The complete truth. You have a way with that. Never told me that this was where Mystery Volcano floated off to. The birthplace of Cellbreak virus. I'm sorry, it almost sounds as if you're saying that Maximillion left the president on the island. That's not the case, right? Perhaps you haven't been told the complete truth either. The complete truth is far from what I told you all. What do you mean, I knew it? You sent President Lego to Land of Mists! He didn't end up lost there by his own accord! In order for the truth, I must start from the beginning. About 50 years ago, the hunting began, and people were infected, transformed into monsters. A sliver of the population who had been infected at the time gave birth just before the transformation. 10 people were born with a very, very, very small amount of Cellbreak virus. So small that it would take years and years for that person to experience symptoms. Those 10 people are you, including your fallen allies. But what if I were to tell you that there was a sneaky 11th person with that small amount of Cellbreak virus? What if I were to tell you that that sneaky 11th person was me? There were 10 people born with Cellbreak virus. No, 11 people born with Cellbreak virus because our mothers were infected before we were born? No. I wasn't born with the virus. I took a VIP trip to Mystery Volcano before it went missing, not long after I started a project on Sonic Airway travel. However, about a decade later, symptoms of Cellbreak virus began to show up from the volcano. Of course, the earthquake had sent the volcano afloat, created Land of Mist, yada yada. I spent every dollar and every cent to make a medicine that would cure me. I couldn't let the second hunting begin. My scientists could only manage to make a substance that could delay my transformation into a walking fear. I've took it for over a decade, but the darkness of the monster in my head never left my mind. Sometimes that dark side took over me, made me want to do things, like make a bomb full of ancient mist so that I could not only destroy a large part of Lego City, but also cover it in mist so that I could walk among the mainland, the mist swallowing their planet in the meantime. You want to become a walking fear and spread the ancient mist across the world? No, I only sometimes do. Sometimes the walking fear controls me, sometimes I am in control. When I am in control, I try to stop myself. So one time when I was myself, I had a plan. I would track down the 10 people with Cellbreak virus and send them to the Land of Mists and find a sample that I could use to heal myself and kill the walking fear inside me. However, I spent all my money on medicine that made me human, so I needed to recollect my money and use it to pose as someone to trust. Someone powerful. There are a lot of powerful people in the world, but I certainly wouldn't trust any of them. So I've offered President Lego a VIP trip to a resort off the coast of Lego City for $300,000. President Lego agreed, and I got my money. The so-called resort ended up being the Land of Mists. I used the money to pose as a rich man, pull you all out of prison, and send you all to the Land of Mists with a mission. Find the president, when really the mission was to find the samples I need to cure me from the Cellbreak virus. The president plot was just to make this expedition seem worth it. Well, now I know, and as soon as I get back to the mainland, I will make it my top priority to lock you away so that you never see the light of day again. Oh yes, you never really meant to survive. But apparently you decided to strap a bandana on your head and put a war paint on your face. So in that case, Smith, shoot him! It was all a lie. Are our deals official or not? Ooh, sorry, but I may have spent the rest of the money on this suit. Shame about your family, Peter. How could you do this? Now, what samples did you find on the island? We found a cure, but we used the first of it to save the president. The rest I attempted to give to Hearth. Hearth. Which one was Hearth? Me. Hey everyone. You saved me. I told you to trust me. You wasted the cure on a random guy! Hearth is part of our team. I would rather help a fellow friend, or rather someone who needs a friend, than a lying, evil snake. That cure was for me, not for Earth, not for anyone but me! And now you will die! Maximillion? Oh my god. The boosted anger from the virus is supporting his own anger. He's transforming. I wanted to save myself. I wanted to save myself from this. But you ruined everything. And now I have to kill you all. Run! Destroy you all! What do we do? I know what to do. Distract Maximillion! Maximillion, over here! Okay, this'll help. He's a good man. Look! We did it! The mist is gone and so is Maximillion! Congratulations. I'm ever so glad that I'm finally off that cursed land. Peter, you could have saved the cure for Maximillion and left me. Instead you saved me. But now you survive as well. I have nothing to go back to though. You have us though. You really think we'll just go our own ways after this? After all we've been through? You can come with me to my farm if you'd like. I need help to recover it. You mean it? But Elliot, isn't your farm destroyed? Well, since Maximillion certainly isn't giving you any of your parts of the bargain, I could probably afford them. After all, you saved me, it's the least I can do. I can start by making sure that nobody ever interferes with your farm ever again. Thank you! What do you say? Come hang out with us for a while? I can trust that. I stand before you all with a declaration. I will be ordering the pardon of 5 criminals, Peter, Elliot, Perth, Mel, and Brooke, along with a special gift from myself to each of them that they all thoroughly deserve. Firstly, I reward Brooke a coupon for a free vacation to the Alabama coast for a well-deserved week. Next, Mel. I'm not sure if we need to sit down and talk about the exclusiveness of this gift. Almost done? I have declared that from this day forward, nobody is to cause destruction or harm to Elliot and Earth's farm. And finally, to Peter, with $400,000, a new home for his family, his life finally saved from poverty, so that he can go home and hug his daughter. Dad!
Hello? Oh, hello! I wanted to get you settled in for your first night. Things won't seem how they should. You got no defense, and most importantly... So let me bite you, don't wanna fight you. I wanna carve you within my eternal gratitude. You're our friend in this too, what can we do? Tick-tock prove we have got it out for you.
And with a little budge, little more touch, we have no grudge, not as simple as such. But your coffin is ready for you, take a slice of turn.
So please, oh please, don't run from us, you're our friend to us. You're part of our redesign, there's no denying it. We're precise in it, our parts to pit it. We got a fire, burn it, fight you.